Hello, 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 and welcome to Josie K's live video podcast. This is a YouTube chat where we all lift each other up and help support each other through difficulties. I love my subscribers. I wanted to include a lot of information. I've been researching the planets in order to kind of line them up and correlate with the messages that I have been translating through tarot. I'm Josie K, by the way. In 2020, we had heavy planets like Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto in disciplined Capricorn. So things kind of felt uncomfortable for people. Like, this isn't really what I want to do, but I don't know what to create when it comes to my foundation. So with these three planets here in disciplined Capricorn, those energies are about laying the groundwork during a social overhaul, which is a lot of what we went through. So like, for example, Taylor Swift created 2 albums during COVID, right? Those moments of pause are for us to create, to get back in touch with ourselves. Collectively, we were all about, I hate this job, I hate this person, I hate this family member, I hate whatever. And then that collective energy brought COVID and things to a stalemate, right? Before I started this video cast, I was guided to express a message. Okay, it's not the right time, evidently. All right, so we had Saturn and Jupiter forming a conjunction in 2020 in Aquarius, which sparked a turning point, which hasn't happened since the early 1400s, when we had the dark ages of the Roman Empire, slaves, war, famine, disease. And when all that came to an end, kind of like 2020, there came the beginning of the Renaissance time. Now, the Renaissance time is all about creativity, right? Expressing after all that pain and difficulty, a way to heal. And we heal through creativity. So in the Renaissance period, we had artistic expression, right? I'm going to express how I feel through art. And so there came Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. It also sparked a time of philosophical exploration, right? People figuring out, why does this happen, and so on, and actually coming back together. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. That was the message. So after being away from others, circumstances, situations, people, and etc., there's a change in the energy of respect, humanity. Just like back then, the energy now is about, during 2021, a more individualistic view of man in general. So now, like I've been saying, is a perfect time for painting, sculptures, architecture, music, literature, because this era of creative people who are more woke, right? Now know I was sent here to create a purpose that comes naturally for me, that I love, to enjoy a life of peace, joy, and happiness. But instead, I let my own free will and temptations around me guide me away from where I'm meant to go. Now, what's cool about 2021? Let me quick say hello to Alessandra. Hello. Adrian. Hello. Alessandra, Happy New Year. You were one of the few good things that happened to me in 2020. I love you guys. Tamika, hello. Hello all. Blessings, love, and prosperity for a Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys as well. Happy New Year from Alessandra to Tamika. And then we have Al. Hello, Al. Thank you guys for attending. So let's go ahead and get into 2021. Such a greater energy. Of course, there's always going to be difficulties, but like I said, when I was researching, and at this point I was researching via stylecaster.com. It is a time of new beginnings due to a spiritually evolved self. Now, in relation to another or others, people are going to feel more strong about saying, I'm going to sidestep that which is unhealthy for me, because I have followed that pattern behavior through how many people, circumstances, and situations. Now I'm rising above. In the year of 2021, I am going to consciously plan the journey, knowing what I want to work towards and do, even if it's just starting a hobby on the side, trying different ideas to really get in touch with that inner child and the light of the truth of who you were meant to be. Now, it's very important from May of 2021 to July of 2021 to use the energies of growth, expression, creativity, beauty, blessings, and compassion, right? There's a lot of compassion and creativity energy here because Jupiter is going to be in Pisces from May to July. Jupiter is about growth, expression, and creativity. Pisces is about beauty, blessings, compassion, and creativity. So there's going to feel a lot more energies of compassion, right? Because as we create a business and we're marketing it at home via the internet, however, or maybe just create a hobby daily where you put your effort and your passion into after a difficult year. There is a healing process that is happening for people who are starting to say, I'm excited because I want to create this next chapter and I'm starting with a clear mind. We are going to be able to heal from boundaries that separated people because there's going to be more energy of compassion, which is beautiful. There's also going to be there has been a North Node in Gemini. It started in 2020. It's going to continue on into and through 2022, which I think love is going to be either celebrated this year, maybe just engagements, but 2022, I think, is going to be all about love and marriage and success and the evolution of getting through these difficult karmic results of the collective. Okay, so with the North Node in Gemini, we have the unlocking of one's own mind, the learning of new ways of living, and allowing for dual perspectives, right? That person can be that person and they can create this paint artwork doing this, and this person can do the other, and that is each of them unique. Therefore, we cannot judge another or others. There was a quote on astrobutterfly.com that said, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Right? I cannot solve the problems with the same thinking that I used to create the problem in the first place, or I'm going to continue to follow a pattern that is unhealthy, and I will someday choose to get off that hamster wheel and step into a higher, better path, knowing that in this higher, better journey with a higher, better perspective, I am going to connect with higher, better people that are meant for me. So if something isn't working, this is the year where we can create new ways of thinking and make things work that didn't before, because we had to kind of sit and look at what isn't working in 2020, which is interesting because it brought a lot of knowledge. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Some may really miss their job now, or they may really miss a family member that they couldn't see that before they didn't really care about seeing. So we have healing regarding past karma. I'm not going to get into all of that, but I do want to say, if you want a couple dates to write down, we have lunar eclipses on Wednesday, May 26th, and Friday, November 19th. The lunar eclipse on Wednesday, May 26th of 2021 is about becoming aware of the influence of others, good and bad. Okay, so that's kind of that period I talked about before, May through July. So that's a part of that as well. And Friday, November 19th of 2021, we have a Taurus Scorpio eclipse where there are going to be hard endings, where there are going to be people who are seeing, you know what, this isn't working. I took a cold, clear look at this and I realized that it was cyclical, and now I'm going to get off this hamster wheel. And this happens as we start to create new beginnings and directions. It's like, even if we don't feel strong enough to cut away from what wasn't working, it's at this time where the universe is going to do it for us. Now, we have a solar eclipse, 2 dates here. First of all, the solar eclipse started June of 2020. There were changes and acknowledgments, realizations, ideas regarding changes regarding maybe a home, moving home, adding to a home, something about home and family. And the final eclipse will be at the very end of 2021, around December 4th of 2021. So there are new beginnings that were acknowledged mid-2020 that maybe weren't so much acted upon, or there was a planning process. And now throughout 2021, there will be unexpected opportunities that help to clarify that these new beginnings are indeed the right ones. It's going to just feel right. So 3 Mercury retrogrades. We have the first one, January 3rd to February 20th. And it's during that time. And I think just here on out, step back, remain calm, and just focus on what grounds you day to day, what you enjoy, what you want to manifest for the long term. Second Mercury retrograde from May 29th to June 20th. We're going to have the return of the X's. An awareness of the influence of others, though. So this is where we're getting into that growth, Jupiter and Pisces. It's about growth and expansion, having compassion, but rising above. So a lot of clarity coming, especially from May to June. So the third Mercury retrograde is from September 27th to October 18th. And it's going to be kind of like the result of some form of temptation and opposing the ability to self-care, to care about yourself, because you're cultivating new beginnings and just letting old temptations fall away. So this could be addictions. This could be however it applies. There are just new beginnings and unexpected opportunities in connection to others. It's the process and the manifestation of that in the number 5 year of 2021, and in the number 6 year, then we get into domestic life and family. So a number 5 year is about unpredictable, constant motion, okay? Being tempted, but when the year numbers are odd to me, that's when I think spirit kind of carries us. They walk with us during the even numbers, and then they kind of carry us and help to guide us to the highest, best journey during the uneven year numbers. Okay, so I do have the signs here and the descriptions of the whole year. If we want to get to that in a little bit here. Hi, Cher. Thanks for coming. Robin, happiest new year. Wishes to you. May this new year, may this newest year that approaches bring many, many, many blessings, and also to you, Robin, and to everyone here who took some time to attend the live video podcast today. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Cher, yeah, happy new year to you as well. All right, so does anybody have a question you'd like me to do a reading on before we get into, I did lay a collective spread, but I also have the 2021 description for each sign. I'll have to figure out how to work this out, but I think I'm just going to start with explaining the year of 2021 for each sun sign. Could be rising, could be moon, could be Venus, Saturn, Pluto. I guess it just comes down to, if you're on a cusp, does the previous sign or your sign represent or correspond with the description of these energies? Okay, I'm getting tongue-tied here. So Aries. Aries, 2021. You are going to have Saturn and Jupiter in the 11th house of community and friendships. There's an inner humanitarian coming out and becoming from this Aries. There will be like-minded people or an Aries who is going to realize that I've outgrown old cycles and now I want to forge a deeper connection to the collective. So like I said, this is, a desire to come out of planning and actually stepping into the connection with and to others, right? I practiced this for a long time and I feel confident enough in it, but I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to share it with the world. And you know what? That's when you step into faith and trust that if it feels right, it is your gift. Okay. Really looking forward to better year, a long time coming. Amen. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Taurus. Any Tauruses in the house? Whoop, whoop. All right, we've got, and thank you for the thumbs up. Taurus, there is love in the arena for Taurus this year. Exciting times, but times that may come to some form of head in April of 2021. When Venus and Uranus join the first house of self, it is now time, Taurus, to embrace your authenticity, your independence, and connect with those who truly get you, right? This Taurus energy is about letting people go and instead loving yourself enough to open your heart to your future with someone. Not worrying so much about others, but moving forward authentically and independently, Taurus, this year. All right, so we have Gemini. In 2021, we've got the North Node traveling through the first house of self for Gemini, and it was a real clear message from stylecaster.com that I got, and that is to step up to the plate and let spirit or your higher power be your guide. Okay, it is your turn this year if you step up to the plate. Like I was just saying, if you share what you are manifesting with this year. Now, Cancers, we do have a heart here, so that tells me that Cancers will also be connecting in the area of love. There will be an increase in intimacy and commitment in love. There's going to actually be a feeling of a rush in Cancer's heart. Some it will take place late January, and for others, it may take place around mid-December of 2021. Either way, it's about feeling strong enough somehow to give and receive love. For you guys have Cancer, Venus and Pluto in the 7th house of partnerships. So you're going to automatically feel intensified in the desire to give and receive in a more balanced way than you did in the past, because a lot of people are realizing that, and this is an interesting fact, at least from what I've observed about myself and those whom I know, when we are walking in whatever energy, say we're down here and we haven't risen up where we should be, we will connect with people on that level and we'll have an experience on that level. And then when that experience is done, we automatically rise above and try another level. Yeah, so we grow as we experience. And that's what they're saying this Cancer is doing, is they can now increase intimacy because they have let go of connections, circumstances, situations, or the past where Cancer couldn't open up and share love or just didn't. So big message this year for you guys, Cancer, in love. Okay, so Leo, in 2021, we've got mental preparation is ending. Ready yourself for the journey that's about to come. So we've got Leos I know personally because of thank you guys for all those personal readings I have been receiving. That's why I haven't been able to get back to quickly. Ready yourself, Leo, for the journey that is about to become in your life. I think a lot of Leos know this direction. They're excited. They're waiting as patiently as possible to get through the winter. So relationship building is going to come into focus this year for Leos, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, and so on. Okay, so Virgo, we have fight for your goals this year. The North Node will be in your 10th house of social status. So you will be rewarded for each effort you make. So it's about making the effort. Okay. Again, maybe stepping forward and sharing your idea with the world, but there will be success. Social connections this year if you fight for your goals and long-term accomplishments. Libra, in 2021, we have a year of rediscovery, creativity, and a reconnection with an inner child. So there's been kind of like a wall around whichever Libra I'm feeling lately. And Spirit is saying that Saturn could end up restricting your 5th house of artistic energy. It's like I want to create something, but it's not turning out exactly how I want it. So it's about reconnecting with the playful, creative self and rediscovering yourself, like almost going through a rebirth of a child and creating something and sharing it with others because what you are creating is going to bring you back into reconnection from maybe separations that took place. And the more you reconnect and share what you're creating artistically, the more you will feel that freedom of Saturn restricting your artistic energy for some reason. So Scorpio, we also have a heart here for Scorpios, love and romance. So passion intensifies in the relationships for Scorpios. There may be some tension here in February. Mars and Uranus are in the 7th house of partnerships. So that means with Mars, especially, there will be some unexpected conflict. There's a need for a Scorpio here to step beyond the energies of passion and really decipher a situation before making any major decisions this year. A lot of passion there for Scorpio. Okay, so Sagittarius, in the year of 2021, we have a year of challenging your brain power, intelligence, creating something, really thinking things through. Sag, you're going to have the North Node transiting in the 7th house of partnerships. So it's a year of embracing new opportunities, connections, circumstances, situations, and relationships that you truly deserve. Maybe, Sag, you've been thinking that, my old relationships aren't as fulfilling as the relationships I have created up to this point, and making decisions about embracing opportunities and relationships with others, partnerships with another or others during 2021. All right, so I'm going to pause after Sagittarius, and we're going to look at Donna's reading. Cards for the new year, please. Okay. I think we're going to start with the Enchanted Map Deck by Colette Baron Reed. For Donna, please. And thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Donna with clearly defined messages regarding Donna's New Year energy on into and through the next maybe 3-4 weeks. Okay, kind of like what I was talking about, sitting in solitude. Big shocker there, huh? So we've got, I'm going to sit in solitude, and I am going to maybe, Spirit saying, write down all the things you are thankful for, maybe put together, or look at pictures, they're saying, put together maybe something involving pictures or planning. Okay, there's a lot going on in your thoughts. That may be why I'm kind of getting hung up here. So they're saying in the next couple weeks, it is time to free yourself from too much around you, too many details, too many concerns and worries, and instead ask Spirit as you sit in solitude and work on an idea, or pray to Spirit for an idea, something to research or do. For Spirit is going to bring you signs and synchronicities regarding a new direction. So it's a good time, they're saying, to, as you have this moment in solitude, ground yourself and find clarity as to what it is that will rescue your soul. Interesting message, because when we look at the relationship sector, the circle spread here for the next 2.5 to 3 weeks, you have got the rescue card. So this is, right away, I got rescuing yourself in some way, getting beyond all the little details and looking clearly at a situation. Am I ready for an exciting new direction? What is it I want to do? Am I fulfilled daily? I'm going to clarify this in a little bit. So creatively, we have Spirit saying it is now just time to ride the wave. Ride the wave as you sit in solitude and rescue your soul, doing something you enjoy, a hobby, gift, talent, skill. Again, looking at pictures, taking pictures, riding the wave as you manifest something that really fulfills you day to day. So in your actions position, by the 4th week from now, they're saying with the spark energy, there is some form of realization that what you have been creating for yourself, if you so choose to follow Spirit's advice, there is going to come some form of realization here, like an aha moment. So emotionally, you have got the energies throughout the next month of I can move slowly and steadily into whatever direction I so choose. I'm going to push beyond all the details and things around me and people, and instead I'm going to ground myself and create my own success, some form of foundation that fully completes me. And there's going to be kind of a shocking realization of how good maybe that you do at something here as you sit in solitude and ground yourself, ride the wave slowly and steadily, move forward. Again, cleaning up some form of clutter here. Now, in the subconscious position, you do have the stuck in the mud energy. So that's actually Spirit saying we are trying to slow things down so that you can sit in solitude and rescue your soul by doing something that truly fulfills you. Yeah, personally. Wow, day to day, you've got this deep freeze energy. So Spirit's really, really slowing you down to the point where they're saying, trust that whatever it is you are waiting for, as you ride the wave and find fulfillment and heal your soul and find that balance, and trust that in this moment of pause, eventually this spark is going to come to you. So in the inner strengths position, you've got the strength card, and my favorite number, 44. 44 to me is the first 4 representing a solid foundation in home and family, and the second 4 is creating a solid foundation in the area of creativity, finance, or career. So Spirit's saying we are giving Donna the strength to slow way down and to sit in solitude until you have some form of aha moment here. So I'm going to clarify by bringing in one of my tarot decks, but I want to do a quick 3-card spread for further clarification in the next couple weeks. Yes. So Spirit is saying obtain some form of wisdom, or take some form of wisdom that you already have here, being represented by the owl, and set intentions regarding your long-term future. This could be maybe researching, learning, watching someone else on YouTube to create something, because especially with this one ring circus energy, this is about creating a foundation beneath you, doing something in that foundation that you enjoy daily, because it brings great contentment. Number 15 is 1 + 5, which is 6, waiting for some form of success, right? Spirit is saying you are in the space by which you were meant to be at this time, with the spirit of place energy. And they are also saying at some point you are going to step into the direction of a new path that you have not yet walked before, and you will automatically acclimate to this journey if you will follow Spirit's advice with the moonlight energy and work without the answers, but continue to put time and effort in, because you're going to sprout further wings, and you're going to recognize that your goals and intentions being represented by the eggs here are opening up, are coming to life. Thank you, Spirit. So this is a process of transformation and healing in some way. And in the next 2 to 3 weeks, again, see, Spirit's going to slow you down with the ghost land energy. They're going to put you in this frozen throne, and they're going to slow time down so that you don't make an incorrect decision. So it could be by the end of January, where you are looking at 2 different doorways, 2 different ideas, 2 different paths, projects. And Spirit's saying, yes, we're still going to be guiding you with the Dragon's Lair energy to understand you are where you're meant to be, working on something that truly fulfills you day to day. For this process is going to free you from the goblin energies, worries and fears. Yes, as you take some quiet time, we will eventually guide you into the direction of a new path. So when you feel like things aren't working with this rock bottom dead end energy, Spirit saying magic prayer, the magic of prayer will come true for you. So I'm feeling again around the 3rd or 4th week, you receive some form of encouragement or positive feedback that brings you energies of great joy via your actions. And when you receive this positive feedback and that energy of joy, that's what this spark is about. Cool. So coming together, moving forward, bringing something to life, stepping into the unknown and finding balance again so you can free yourself from the sadness of whatever caused that in the first place. Now, by the 4th or 5th week from now, we have the gentle gardener. So this is Spirit saying, continue to go back to the drawing board when it comes to what you're creating. In other words, you could create a birdhouse, and then you could create many different kinds of birdhouses, different colors, different types. So many different ideas come from one. And Spirit is saying, with the follow the leader energy, eventually, as you share with others what you have manifested, with Spirit's assistance via prayer is a big message. People are going to want to follow you. They're going to want to learn from you. And you're going to start to realize that this is the direction Spirit was trying to guide you. I was worried about maybe obstacles regarding home or something tied to that, but now I'm flying high and I'm going with the flow because as I come into some form of awareness here, I'm deciding to commit myself because I feel so much stronger than I did before. All right, so let's clarify by bringing in, we have the coming together energy again on the bottom of the deck. You're welcome, Donna. Happy New Year from Anacella. I hope I don't screw that up. Happy New Year from the Philippines. Well, Happy New Year to you two in the Philippines. Hi, Erin. Okay, let's clarify by bringing in the astrological signs and or elements of those by which Donna will be connecting with on into and through the next month. All right. Rider-Waite deck. Chariot energies. I don't know. Did you say what sign you are? I'm sorry, I forgot, Donna. If you aren't dealing with a Cancer or don't have Cancer in your chart, then they are directing you into a path of success. Traveling into a new direction, trying to get beyond maybe unhealthy decisions of the past so you can sidestep them. I think that might be a lot of what this sitting in solitude is. During the new year, wanting to maybe travel or move into a new direction. Cancer. Oh my gosh. Amen. Did you guys hear that? Wow. Freaking out. Sitting in solitude. Details, getting to the truth, trying to make a decision. Spirit's popping in here to help you, Donna, in the next couple weeks in your thoughts position. Wait for some form of clarity before making a decision. Pray to Spirit for signs and synchronicities, for they will always guide you into a higher, better path, a path of success. Wow. So here you are in the relationship sector, maybe hoping someone will rescue you or that you can rescue yourself. Really give yourself a pat on the back with the 7 of Pentacles showing up, Donna, because this means that you've worked hard to accomplish the things that you have. And now it's time to build off of that or look at or for a new direction. 7's a very spiritual number. And you've got that diagonally with the Chariot and Judgment. Oh my gosh, 3 cards, 2 major arcanas. Big time for you. Traveling and or moving into the direction of making a decision about money, things of the material, maybe even an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Boom, right when I said that, either you are connecting with someone like this who has earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or this is you, again, looking at how far you have come, what you want to manifest next, and Spirit saying, here you are. We are giving you a gift from the universe in the creative aspects position of the circle spread. We are going to help to guide you towards a win, an inheritance, a lump sum of money, and or a new beginning that will grow and prosper regarding money or things of the material. So you're manifesting that in the next 3 weeks. Here comes your truth. I am acknowledging the truth of a situation because I am acknowledging victory. With the Ace of Swords energy, this is again a gift from the universe regarding your truth, victory, and the realization that some people need to be cut away from in order for you to move into a positive direction, right? Because you don't want any negative energy in your path. Now, it could just be that you're like, oh my gosh, Here's that path of money, that win, that lump sum of money, that path that I know is going to grow and prosper, because here I am taking action to step into the new direction of victory. Wow. So emotionally, I am thinking around the 12th because of this card. The 12th of January of 2021, there is going to come some form of information. Wands representing home, family, business, creativity, career. Slowly but steadily, it's like continue to head into the direction of what success means to you, and slowly and steadily know that Spirit's going to eventually open up this journey, and it's going to happen unexpectedly. So it's like everything slows down right before we go off fast again, right? That is what they're talking about. So in the subconscious position, yeah, see, there's some form of inner conflict, or you are conflicted, maybe about an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you're just conflicted because things aren't moving ahead as quickly as you would like. But Spirit's saying, again, we want to slow things down and put you in a moment of a deep freeze, right? Number 26 is about a new path, a path in the direction of success, but there's indecision here. Should I or shouldn't I? Maybe with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and or which path, which direction, financially, creatively, or materially is the right one for me. And Spirit's saying you will find that you are traveling into the direction of abundance, a new path of money, a new direction regarding money, and or you're thinking about a new direction with an earth sign. So let's see where we're at here. You are an amazing reader. Thank you, Donna. Happy New Year, Genevieve. Thank you for coming. Hoping my marriage is long lasting. Okay. Yeah, I think this is all about success. Look at this. Spirit's giving you the strength to hang in there and give thanks to all the wishes that have come true in your life. If there's indecision about money, then or just creativity, Spirit's saying ground yourself and do something creative and fun. If you're stuck at home, maybe the two of you can get some supplies and manifest something together, and use your creativity, or get a game and sit down and have a really good competitive game. That'll help you guys to release whatever you maybe need to, whatever that inner conflict is. Spirit's slowing you down so you'll shift your attention into a new direction. Yeah. Yep, because you could shine like the sun in the eyes of others if you figure out what it is that grounds you daily, what it is you like to do. So I'm going to close with one card from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Again, thank you for that donation, Donna. Closing message for Donna, please, representing the next month. And New Year. Tell us about New Year, especially with the first card, if it is different from the others. So we have 8 of emotion, kind of looking out the window at what could be, in this world. It says you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. And that's why Spirit's saying sit in solitude, or the two of you come together, get beyond all the little details, focus and find clarity as to what you can do to free or rescue your heart, or both of your hearts and souls. Slow down and just ride the wave as you create something that brings a little bit of joy. Spirit's giving you the strength to do so. For this will bring balance back into your situation. So in your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world, and it may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes in your life. Do what is right for you and seek out this magical new life. Embrace those around you. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to put these away, and then I'm going to go into Capricorn, unless someone would like to have a 1-question reading as well. Okay. We are having creative ideas together. Oh, good. I bet. New career and residence is what we are hoping for. Oh, you're very welcome. Spirit's giving you some downtime because once something picks up, I think you're going to be awful surprised and at how you're coming together with others and how you're coming apart from maybe the worries of the past. Now's the time, people. Now is the time to start that business, that creative project. You can watch people who do just amazing things on YouTube, and they teach people while at the same time they sell what they're creating, and it comes naturally for them. Therefore, the karmic result is financial stability, right? When we do what we love, the money will come. Yes, going to embrace the downtime. Amen. Good. Many blessings and a happy new year to both of you. And many blessings of success. I feel good energy about what you're asking about. All right, so Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, in the year of 2021, we have Capricorn. It's going to be a time to build a solid foundation. You're going to have Saturn and Jupiter in the second house of values and self-worth. So it's now time to create your reality one brick at a time and be proud of and excited about the journey you are putting together, that foundation you are creating for your future during the year of 2021. Aquarius, we have a time of strengthening a relationship with oneself. So committing to oneself to nurture a love of life that supports some form of personal growth here. So Aquarius has Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter in the first house of self. Something in February, maybe your birthday, will help you to grow personally and start to feel love for yourself, which then helps you to understand that it's okay to take this love of yourself and give it to someone who has love of themselves as well. A lot of personal growth here this year for Aquariuses. All right, and last but not least, we have Pisces. Personal growth, expansion of self via things that are invigorating and exciting for Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. Remember, we have Jupiter in Pisces from May to July of 2021. So Pisces, you are going to be introduced to energies of great confidence, great abundance, and newer, better heights than you've ever experienced before. You're going to realize that the self within you that you've been kind of slowly opening up back to, that truth, that child within, you're going to expand. That's going to grow from within you through situations that are invigorating and exciting. And I feel like a Pisces, or this Pisces that I feel during this general reading, knows what they want to create. And they're also excited about moving forward in the manifestation of changes in the area of family, home, or even a small business. All right. So does anybody have a one question reading you would like for me to check for? I'll tell you about the collective spread here. We have some signs that have already received good news here, that we're awful surprised by the good news that they have received, or there will be good news coming. For some, you're going to be connecting with maybe someone who has Leo in their chart in the next week during this first beginning of January of 2021. Someone here is going to be assisted by Spirit to have the strength to handle a situation regarding reconciliation. So there's kind of a shocking communication from someone. Either they're wanting to tell you good news, or you're kind of talking to someone else as though that reconciliation or communication is good news to you. Now, there is a little bit of mistrust here in the thoughts of the collective in the next couple weeks. With the Fox energies, there is shrewdness in the area of business. We have thank you, EXO, for the 1111 donation. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, now I'm getting even more excited. Okay, so we have fortune but we have shrewdness. We have wanting to move into a new direction with the 7 of Coins, contemplating a better direction. Hopefully what's happening here for the collective, I'm feeling, is there are going to be surprises of money. Of course, we are getting a stimulus check again, but there are directions of fortune opening up for the collective that they've been waiting for. There is a little bit of a message here with the Fox about greed. You know, once we are successful, we are really not to discuss it, but to instead invest that money into people who don't have what they need to survive. We do have, I'll get into that. Codependency. So I think someone is focusing on someone that whereby in the next week or two, or this already happened, where there's been reconciliation and thoughts of overthinking, maybe becoming addicted to this energy of reconciliation. So this is what Spirit's saying we need to rise above. You know, if there's a temptation that comes along, we should not become codependent and attached to that, but instead express our love, right? So there's going to be a lot of people here in the next week to 3 weeks who are going to feel more able to open their heart, but to also recognize with the dark man energy, someone who may have dark hair, dark skin, gray hair, that there was some form of misfortune here. And that's lined up with reconciliation. In fact, when you look at that guy, see, he's got dark hair. There is very small communication. I mean, it's passionate communication with the Page of Wands energies, but it's kind of like just small, playful communication. So the spiritual advice for the collective in the relationship sector for the next month for sure is just to express your love without the expectation of receiving anything in return, without becoming codependent, addicted, or overthinking this energy of reconciliation. But instead, creatively, the collective has the owl, right? This is being woke. I have the wisdom. I have the knowledge now. And you guys, well, us collectively, either we're going to be giving good advice to someone else, or someone's going to be giving good advice to you or to me, who knows, whatever. A wise person, I think, is going to be guiding you regarding a new path in love. Someone here is wanting to come into a new path of love with this process of reconciliation here. But then I pulled these 2 cards and we got release your ex, and Spirit's giving you the strength of the Death card to let go. Let go, release, open up, and maybe you're just giving yourself some good advice. As I didn't lose myself in the path of another who was just a temptation, but instead I thought things through. How much do I want to give to someone with the servant energy? I don't want to end up taking action in the actions position to sit here and overthink a situation. So there is a little bit of a warning here with the finger pointing. Is this a balanced connection or not? With the 6 of Pentacles. So the message here collectively in the area of love for sure is be careful not to flirt with deception. Make sure you're doing things in the highest best good, right? If you're in a relationship and someone comes back and they try to tempt you, they're definitely being represented by the devil. Emotionally, if we rise above a temptation here, then we can overcome the obstacles being represented by the hills. We can overcome by researching with the 8 of Pentacles energies. So we have 6 of Pentacles, researching, is this a balanced connection? Is it not? Is this financial offer what I want, or is it not? Maybe making a new friend emotionally within the next month. For those of you whom are looking for a job, there's emotional fulfillment here with the finance and career energy, and connecting with a new friend, a new person in general. Overcoming obstacles, researching money, that's going to take someone's attention off of this deceptive reconciliation of sorts. Wow. Now this could just be, do I want to reconcile with my old job at this point, or do I want to move into this new beginning that Spirit is saying financially? I'm going to receive some wisdom about, and I'm going to research this opportunity and maybe leave an old job behind. So in the subconscious position, we have the Flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover, and separation. So it's like someone comes in and then someone goes. And Spirit is saying, remember, you know, when you're in the midst of confusion, it is important to discuss with the letter energies and the 2 of Wands a commitment, partnership, or contract. And if they don't want the same thing, then you just, give thanks to the connection, the fulfillment of whatever it gave you, and get back focused on this. And this has been a message for a while for the collective. A path with money is waiting for you to find. Justice is turning in the favor of the collective who've been working on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, new ideas, or some may be connecting with a Libra. I am getting a lot of Libra here with Justice, and with the Ace of Cups, I'm getting Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Some are releasing a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio during this first month of January of 2021. Justice turns in someone's favor here. Yeah, someone is like finding a path in the area of money, realizing that their hard work and effort is paying off this month. And they're able then to realize the enemy energies in another, that someone is not being completely honest, or there's some form of lies and deceit. Anything built on lies and deceit will fail. So Spirit is telling that person to set that situation aside and trust in prayer. That Spirit will help you to get clear about some form of reconciliation when the time is right. But you're going to have the strength to bring an end to it, especially when you realize, someone here is going to realize that the enemy is just someone who's coming to take and leave. So for clarification, for in the inner strengths position, here comes this Lord energy. Now, I do feel like there is someone new, or there is someone current, or there will be someone new if you are single in January of 2021. This could be someone who's financially abundant, secure, stable, a leadership position, a father figure, whatever. There's a short journey here. So I feel like the collective are moving into the direction of receiving a lot of attention and recognition because they continue to work on creativity, finance, and career so that they can maintain balance regarding whoever comes and goes, so that they can identify unhealthy connection circumstances, situations, and free themselves from becoming attached. This is about creating a solid foundation, receiving the attention and recognition you deserve, looking at masculine or feminine, someone new. So Spirit is saying, trust and have faith in us, for we will guide you to journey into the right direction of someone new. So I do feel like somebody's wanting to reconcile with someone tied to the past, and Spirit's trying to bring in the right one. But someone could repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles and become codependent on someone wearing a false mask. So here come the time of temptations for many, right? It's time to make a higher, better decision this time so you can receive a higher, better result. Or person. Look at that on the bottom of the deck. Past life relationship. All right, so XO, what is happening between me and the Aquarius I'm dating in 2021? Okay, well, today's reading will cover the next month. But for those of you who don't know, I do offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 6 month and yearly reading. And my price list will be in the box below. So we're just going to do the next 4, maybe even into the next 4 to 6 weeks. See what Spirit has to say. Just going to clear these cards real quick. And I just saw the Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to use that deck then. That's interesting. Now remember, I didn't tell you that I shuffled the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and for this year, they gave me the Panther Spirit. Check that out. This is about reclaiming your power. The number 44, my favorite number. Stepping into the power of who you are and what your journey is about and who you will and will not let come in the year of 2021 for the collective. All right. Thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Silly. Okay, I'm going to use the Gateway to the Divine Tarot deck. Please clarify for XO. Clarity regarding the Aquarius, where things are headed, what will transpire in the next month, month and a half for XO. Okay. So I think you're seeing this Aquarius as a very passionate masculine, very attractive, very hot. Oh yeah. A lot of passion here, right? Now in the relationship sector, we have the Page of Cups energy. So this is kind words and messages, and that's just about it. This is about trusting that, you know, things have to start out small in order to grow. So they start out with just kind words and messages, trusting that it may not grow beyond that. And that's okay. Creatively, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, with the number 7, very spiritual number, the 7 of Wands, you will be looking at this passionate connection. And you may find yourself kind of backing away from the battle. And Spirit saying, well, the doorway is open right behind you. Are you passionate about the connection? Or will you go through that doorway into a new direction? Well, here he is. So in the actions position, Spirit saying you're going to be taking all kinds of action to decipher communication. And eventually to decide, do I want to stay or go? In the emotional aspects position, beautiful. So we do have the 10 of Cups, a happily ever after energy. Spirit saying, observe this person for a period of time. And when you feel this happily ever after comfortable energy, don't fight it. Big message. Subconsciously, you have the 9 of Pentacles energy. So either you are grateful and thankful for your current circumstances, the beautiful surroundings you already have, or you are hoping to step into that type of atmosphere by communicating that to a very passionate Aquarius. How do I communicate that? Do I want to communicate that? So day to day, you've got the 4 of Wands energies. Beautiful. So you can, if you so choose, have a discussion about the planning of a reason to celebrate in the area of partnership, family. You're going to be thinking about trying to manifest that. And in your inner strengths position, you have the King of Coins. Wow. So you have the strength to, I feel, maintain your own foundation while observing this passionate connection. And Spirit saying, if there's more that you want from the situation, now would be a wonderful time to just communicate that. Where are things headed? You know, do you want to set a date for the future? And not overthink. Trust and have faith that this could happen if you don't get in your own way. But of course, negative energy, and that's just a human way, can slow things from progressing here. So in a 3-card summary to my right, with the same gateway to the Divine Tarot deck, we've got the first position representing the next couple weeks. So here you go. Spirit saying it's important to discuss commitment, partnership, contracts, marriage, so that you can come out of maybe these 7 of Cups energies of fantasy and illusion and start to really plan a new direction. Spirit's giving you the Ace of Cups, saying you could indeed create a new path in love if you so choose. But we have a little bit of confusion here, and or Spirit is saying with the major arcana of the moon, we would like for you to kind of sit in the light of the moon and just allow for Spirit to show you eventually the beautiful things that lie in the shadows. Because with the 3 of Wands energies, as you put more time and effort into this connection, your ship will eventually come in. Look at this. So like the collective, they're giving you the strength. The major arcana of the Strength card and the 9 of Cups energies, the strength to make your wishes come true. So you're going to feel more intuitive in the next 2 to 3 weeks is what I'm hearing with the Queen of Cups energies. The more you start to feel like you are shining brightly in the eyes of others, the more you understand who is worthy. Okay. You are the queen of your journey. So you get to say who can come in and who cannot. So yeah, we have kind of a shocking realization here, or fear in the Tower. Maybe you're going to find shocking information where you're receiving a lot of attention and recognition, where you are observing a new opportunity in the area of money. You may be getting a raise or talking to someone in a leadership position, and you will be asked to travel or move into a new direction where you're going to have to leave old emotional connections behind. Now, I don't know if there's a Cancer involved here or a Libra involved here, or that's just in their chart. Anyway, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we do have passionate communication here with the Page of Wands energies, but we have judgment as well. So Spirit's saying, let us guide you into a higher, better path. Remember, the Page of Wands is small, passionate words. It has not maybe fully grown and prospered. So let Spirit give you some time and help to bring you the signs whereby you can eventually acknowledge the truth. So here you are with the Empress energies. Wow, by the third, I'm thinking third going into the 4th week from now, realizing that you could indeed give birth to victory. It's almost like you have to lay something down for a minute because you have to go over and work on money, career, finances, and or indecision kind of gets in your way here. That's what this 8 of Wands is about. It's like, am I passionate about this? Will this continue to remain passionate on into the future? Because then you start to second guess, and then I see you kind of go stagnant here. So Spirit is saying with the 4 of Swords energies, as you are waiting for the results of communication with the Aquarius, know that Spirit, through your prayers, will eventually bring you what is best for you. Gifts, blessings of love, joy, and happiness. We do have a 3 of Cups energy here. So we have the celebration, thinking about how to celebrate when you can move forward here. Oh my God, tell me. Hello, Jigyansa. Hi, so much. Thank you so much for coming. Sherry, should I move in or out of town to start fresh? Okay, so Sherry, you might be new. I'm going to be doing Donna's reading next again. Just click on the $ box below, drag the little button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern, and then I will sequentially get to your reading here. All right, tell me. I need money. I need help. I've been beaten. Okay. I've been there. Now's the time to take a moment to run and find help and support. Run, 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 and bring an end to what is harming you. People will help you if you ask. So do that as soon as possible. Okay, so we have a balanced connection, a new direction, indecision about that direction. Not being able to sleep at night regarding the Emperor or someone who is focused on abundance, stability, and security in their own journey. Spirit saying take some time as you manifest this connection. Spirit is trying to help you to make a wish come true, but at some point you may be making a different wish come true because someone says something. There's still worry here. I want to clarify these messages here with the Gypsy Oracle deck. So we've got the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and the King of Coins. So we have a passionate masculine, which could be the Aquarius. We have the Aquarius, which is where you want to take action. And we have you feeling strong enough to maintain a solid foundation or communicate with someone who's in a leadership position. Don't let your own worries get in the way. Communicate your truth about the future so that you can get clear with them about exactly where you are headed. So we have waiting on a passionate connection. Overthinking. So they're saying take this passionate energy and put it into a hobby, gift, talent, or skill that you can work on every day. For this will ground you and put you into a form of meditation where you can just receive kind words and messages, but not worry about when you will travel towards them or they towards you. Instead, as you are contemplating the home environment, family, and friends of another, there may be some form of surprise here. This person may surprise you. They may come around and you just were thinking of them differently. Yeah, it's like you want this happily ever after energy, but you're sitting here in the energies of hope, not enjoying the journey. So it's not about getting where we want to be. It's about enjoying the connections as they happen. Subconsciously, Spirit's saying you can have all that you wish, relationships, beautiful surroundings. Wow. What you think about, so too shall you manifest with the Four of Wands energies. It could be by the third week from now, you're rather surprised by some form of communication because you had the communication, you gave them some time, and all of a sudden, here comes some form of fortune, surprise fortune. And in your inner strengths position, you are able to kind of put them in the friend zone until. Thank you for the donation, Sherry. Whoop, whoop. So we have stubborn energy, cheerfulness, feeling stuck or trapped, wanting to reunite and heal, bringing upon, yep. So someone's going to communicate with you. Not so honestly, this situation needs to be given time so the Aquarius can grow a little bit more. That's all. Spiritually, they need to grow beyond just the passionate part of the connection. That part is good. I think eventually when you communicate something that's near and dear to your heart and actually traveling or physically moving in together at some point or moving forward, if you give them some time to think and you kind of put them in the friend zone and let them unfold before you, you won't remain too emotionally attached or stubborn about it, but instead you can just enjoy the journey. Wow, see, be open to success with the number 7 again. Spirit is trying to guide you into a path of success in the next month. So the message is look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance, exclamation mark. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be lots of recognition and praise heading your way, but do not be shy. Allow others to also shower you with the gratitude that you deserve. So there may come in some form of temptation here with another. Maybe they have Earth in their chart. Maybe it's someone you know, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, who is a friend, or you may meet them and make a new friendship with someone unexpectedly. But that may take until like the next 6 to 8 weeks. But it's kind of fluky is what I'm hearing. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get into Donna's second reading. And for that, let's see. Cards, please. My sister is asking me to hand over my niece's trust fund. Oh, goodness gracious. People. There's a lot of shrewd energy right now. People are more focused on their own money and they're focused too much on money, right? It's about love. Money is a gift we receive from the universe because of our efforts and our positivity. And if we connect negatively to others, we're going to cause our own blockage. And that's what I'm hearing is happening for your sister. She needs to come in a playful, loving, supportive way where, maybe you guys can split it or put it in a trust fund, or please tell me more for Donna. You're very welcome, XO, regarding her sister for the next month. So there's discussion here about an inheritance, right? With the Ace of Pentacles. And there's indecision here. Does your sister have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in her chart? There's indecision regarding this inheritance, is what Spirit's saying. In the third, in the thoughts position, we have the 3 of Cups. So this is thinking about how can we come together and celebrate your niece. In the relationship sector, there is some form of shocking realization. I think you're kind of shocked or are hoping there may be an aha moment here where you guys come together and you discuss it and you celebrate it and you talk about what is fair. Because creatively, it's like your environment that was so comfy, cozy, and comfortable has now become like an uncomfortable coffin, is what that author says. In the actions position, this person's not taking much action. They're kind of throwing away the cup of love. They're kind of like, I'm moving on from this. And the more I do, the more I start to feel the sun energy. I'm going to communicate in a balanced way. Because I know that if I do things in the highest, best good for everyone, that I will feel like the sun. So subconsciously, we have the Knight of Wands, someone coming towards you, maybe very quickly, unexpectedly. And that's where the shocking tower shows up in the relationship sector. She's an Aquarius. Interesting. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we have the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, but you feeling uncomfortable because of the confusion regarding this inheritance, lump sum of money, whatever. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit is actually giving you the strength to speak your truth in a way that is balanced and kind, so that you can eventually be over this hump. In a 3-card summary to my right, they've got the first couple cards representing the next week from now. You will have the Ace of Wands energies as you come into connection with a soulmate. I think you could be viewed as a very caring, loving, giving, passionate person who just wants to move forward and build a path of family and of joy. Yeah, someone's trying to speak their truth to you about their goals and intentions. And still in the next couple of weeks, you're going to be trying to listen to your intuition. Spirit is going to be guiding you with signs and synchronicities as to how to communicate regarding the situation in a balanced way. For I think you'll receive a lot of positive attention and recognition, and eventually can go away from the situation altogether. By the 2nd or 3rd week from now, it's like I put all my time and effort into family, home, and etc. And then boom, something wonderful comes your way. You somehow can manifest from the depths of death and darkness a wish come true that will help you come together with the 3 of Pentacles energies to work on a money situation with one another. Trying to decide between one idea or 2 with the 2 of Pentacles, or 2 different ways to complete a situation. Because the 7 of Swords is like, I'm just tired of this, but I'm not going to speak out of tune because I'm going to slice myself here. So I'm just going to work on making wishes come true. I don't want to deal with the pain involving, I didn't even notice the star representing the Aquarius. So they're giving you the Queen of Wands energies in the next 2 to 3 weeks to set goals and meet goals so that you can bring a situation full circle and then move into the portal of a beautiful new direction. For Spirit saying these are the last few steps you need to take before you can actually step into a beautiful new direction of peace, joy, and happiness, of overflowing love and tenderness. Oh boy. So by the 5th or 6th week from now, Spirit's saying, you know, give thanks, of course, for your soulmates, and try not to hold on to what didn't work before. People are going to see you as this Empress, or you're going to start to feel like, now that I have taken care of that, I can let it go and give birth to a new direction. And there we have it. With the 2 of Wands energies, it's about deciding on a new direction, location, or change in the area of home and family. And by the end of it all, sitting in the energies of peace, joy, and happiness with the 10 of Cups. You have manifested abundance for yourself. If you can't sleep at night or you are indecisive, pray to Spirit to help to guide you. Research the situation, push beyond heartache, and try to maintain emotional balance. For you could help others and not have to continue to feel like you have to deal with the circumstances, is what I'm hearing. After a lot of hard work, some form of communication or paperwork will help to free you from the stress. So what is that? That's like 10, 19. Yep. So there was a journey, then there was this experience, and now that's coming to an end, and it's time for definitely a new direction. Something that you will be going excitedly towards, maybe around the 9th of January. It could take till the 9th of February, depending on if you follow Spirit's advice in this video. Going excitedly into the direction of a wish come true because you spoke your truth and now you can let go. Woo! So I'm going to close for Donna's second read, and then I'm going to do Sherry's reading. And thank you for the beautiful donation, Sherry, as well. Closing message for Donna, please, regarding her sister. Help her to be freed from the difficulty to celebrate with another or others, to work something out, and to be able to make new wishes come true. So yeah, they're talking a lot about money and things of the material. Spirit is stepping in with the number 7, helping to guide you forward from this eventually into a new path of abundance. And the card says, have patience, exclamation mark. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The hard work that you have invested will bring about a beautiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and to take care of what needs to be taken care of. Right behind that, we have the 6 of emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it better or worse than it truly was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly in the relationship sector of the circle spread. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. Yeah, you're a spiritual teacher. Remember, we had the number 19. Now we have the number 9. So you're going to be the teacher that says, life is difficult. Here's how far we have come. I've sat in moments of solitude, and now I'm going to shine my light out into the circumstances and people in the best that I can, in the best light that I can. I'm going to be a spiritual mentor, and maybe that's going to lead you to helping others through situations similar to this. That would help you heal from this. Beautiful. I know it's easier said than done, but if we can celebrate together and remember together, and then, when you're in high spirits, have a discussion then. The path is opening up ahead. If you handle things beautifully and correctly, the money will be there for you anyway. Okay, money. Yes. Thank you, Sherry. You're welcome, XO. My mom did not want my sister to access. Yeah, well, sometimes, if it's owed to them and they're going to blow it, that is a lesson that they have to go through, right? It's not our journey. And, if she does spend it all and ends up back where she is, well, that's her lesson, but at least you did the right thing. I know it's hard. I know of an exact situation like that, actually. All right. So, Sherry, what is your sun sign, your horoscopes? Okay, Scorpio. And the question is, maybe just the next month? I'm new. Well, I'll kind of keep peeking at the chat board. Sherry, if you want to tell me a particular question or concern you'd like for me to meditate on during this reading. All right. For you, I think I'm going to do what I do during general readings. So if someone wants to get a general reading, and for those of you who don't know, I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. They are 1/2 hour readings, and I videotape them, and then I email them so that people can download them and watch them over that period of time. Check back in. So I like to start out with a Lenormand deck in order to get kind of a big picture view of the energy surrounding Sherry now on into and through the next month. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Okay, so Sherry, the energy surrounding you now has to do with the mice. This is about anxiety, whatever comes to you. Okay. There's anxiety here when it comes to meeting up, negotiating, talking, discussing something with someone here. In the thoughts position, we have the coffin energy. So this is about something coming full circle, coming to an end so that you can rise above it, so that you can step into a higher dimension spiritually. You may be realizing with the number 8, the 8 is an infinity symbol. Should I continue to repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, or unhealthy connections? Or am I going to finally choose to rise above and bring something to an end that caused me this anxiety? Now, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, Spirit saying, hand your worries to Spirit and say, I trust that you will bless me with the right outcome, the right direction regarding some form of person, or people. Now, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit is saying in your creative aspects position, now is the time for you to create something that really grounds you, for it's a form of meditation, right? Writing, drawing, painting, doing photography, pottery, poetry, architecture, literature, whatever this is about. This is about you creating something that really grounds you daily for an hour or two, shutting off the TV and just lighting a candle, playing soft music, and writing, drawing, painting, doing photography, pottery, poetry. This process is going to help you through a very spiritual transformation. Your thoughts are kind of all boggled up, and this meditation daily for an hour or two, where you write, draw, paint, whatever, start a journal. That's going to help you get clear about exactly what you are hopeful or wishing for. So in your actions position, Sherry, we've got the Lily energy. So this is a very spiritual card. This is Spirit saying, as you take action to maybe connect, meet up, negotiate, to get to the truth of what it is you are hoping to make come manifest, we are going to bring you signs and synchronicities, maybe especially around the 30th of January of 2021. About what it is that Spirit is helping you to make come manifest, that wish come true. Now, emotionally, by the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying, actually through the whole next 4 to 6 weeks, when we have the maze energy, the maze is about which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? Well, we never really make a mistake. We learn through every decision, right? And then we open ourselves to an experience and we decide, is this good for me or does it cause me anxiety? Now, you may just be anxious about meeting up and communicating with someone regarding money, and you're a little bit anxious about meeting up with them because then you know that eventually you would have to bring an end to one path in order to step into another. But Spirit is guiding you to make a wish come true, and they're trying to bring you some form of wisdom or knowledge through your actions, where you're going to start to come out of the confusion stage and instead find the clarity you need regarding money. Now, this could also be someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but this is also probably you. Day to day, we have the cloud energies of confusion. Okay, so day to day, I'm going to push beyond the energies of confusion. I'm going to meet up and negotiate. I'm going to push beyond energies of anxiety so I can get to the truth of what it is that I am hoping to make come manifest, the direction I should go, and bring an ending to what no longer serves me, even if it's just negative thinking. So in your inner strengths position, Sherry, thank you, Donna, for the compliment. You're awesome. We have the strength here of the child. So you may be thinking about a child, your childhood, children, your past, and you're trying to obtain some wisdom here. Let me take a deeper look. So in a 3-card summary to my left, we've got the first position clarifying that the next couple weeks, Spirit's giving you this beautiful magical golden bridge so that you can bridge yourself into the path, into the direction of kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitation. Now, you may be contemplating going into the direction of kind words, messages, and etc. regarding someone who is in a leadership position, regarding someone who has the snake energy of lies and deceit. So it's like you're waiting here to figure out the devotion of a person, place, circumstance, situation. When it comes to a building or organization, starting your own business on the side, now is the time, right? Spirit's trying to help you to find clarity about what it is you are wanting to Spirit help make come manifest in your life. What is your soul purpose? Who were you meant to be here on earth during this lifetime? In the next 2 to 3 weeks, as you research the previous chapters of your life, maybe start a journal and start to actually write out. The year of 2020 is going to be about these long-term goals that I have in my own journey. Eventually, I will share my goals and intentions with community, society, social media, technology, in hopes that I will connect with the right person, place, circumstance, situation, and come into commitment, partnership, or contract. So we've got a commitment, partnership, or contract showing up when the time is right. Spirit's offering you the clock and is saying, we will bring you to the point of commitment, partnership, or contract when the time is right. In the meantime, wait until Spirit guides you to communicate with a specific person here. Look deeper. Ooh. For by the end of January, we have you looking passionately at a masculine who may be at a distance. This could be just someone who teaches something, someone who's in a leadership position, or just someone that's a friend, but someone who doesn't maybe live with you in your home environment day to day. There's a lot of passionate energy, but there's just kind of sitting and waiting, trying to have an aha moment, feeling stuck or trapped in the area of home somehow. Pushing beyond obstacles as you plant seeds, goals, and intentions. So Spirit keeps nudging you to go back into grounding yourself, right? As you come up with different ideas and you put them into practice daily, as you try different things, eventually you're going to have an aha moment and you're going to shine in the eyes of others. People are going to recognize you. People are going to want to communicate with you. And maybe by the 22nd of January, you start thinking about a new path or direction. Should I travel into this new path or direction? And Spirit's saying, we will help you to come manifest whatever you so choose. So after taking action and receiving some form of wisdom, you will be able to decide more clearly. I'm getting by the very end of January. Is this my soul purpose? Is this a soul connection, a direction that I was supposed to go? Maybe even, is this a soul mate? Then comes communication that puts you back into a state of confusion emotionally, right? So Spirit is really saying, oh my, I'm surprised they're put this way. They're saying head into the direction that fulfills you most daily, because you will then give off a bright, beautiful aura. Think about, okay, when it's behind a person like this, it shows me that it's in their thoughts. So we have this beautiful, wonderful anchor. And this is like stability and security is this way. And that's the way I'm headed. No longer will I put up with the energies of burden being represented by the cross. In fact, Spirit's giving me the strength to cut away from whatever burden comes my way. And here we have a masculine with the fox, sly, cunning, and manipulative behavior. So if someone causes you any confusion in the next month, we now are at a higher dimension, right? We can now sidestep anyone or anything that brings anxiety into our life, and instead focus on our direction when it comes to money, stability. So Sherry, are you connecting at all with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio? I know that is your sign. For clarification, I'm bringing in the Deviant Moon Tarot deck. So yeah, if you've been working with someone regarding creativity, finances, or things of the material, or you want to, now's the time to have a conversation with someone, even when you're feeling anxious. Do it anyway. Because you may be fearing that something's coming to an end, or you are transforming and are realizing that day to day, you do have a happily ever after energy. So this is a lot about, remember to give thanks for the wonderful blessings you currently have in your life. When it comes to money, Spirit is indeed trying to guide you into the direction of the Nine of Pentacles in the relationship sector. So this is about connecting with others and watching for signs and synchronicities for financial outcomes that are very good for you in the next 2.5 weeks. By the 3rd week from now, remember, you got this wish come true. A new opportunity, a new direction. maybe even someone who has Aquarius in their chart, but we've got the page of, it is the page, a page of wands. So communication regarding career, finance, family, home. I've been working at something for a period of time in the actions position, and Spirit is saying good for you. With the Eight of Wands energies, as you are putting your time and effort into something in the actions position, eventually you receive some form of information that's going to bring you this wisdom. Could be around the 8th of January or February. I don't know if I said that before. Now, we do have confused emotions here. Ooh, an inability to sleep at night, maybe regarding an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you're just trying to come together with others and meet up and get greater abundance somehow. And some form of communication does come and a wish does come true, maybe around the 16th of January of 2020, if this is what you're thinking about. So Spirit's giving you the strength of the major arcana, the Hanged Man, in your subconscious position to just wait patiently, trust in prayer, especially regarding money or a water sign. Sun is a Cancer. There we go. So give that situation some time. Divine timing is at work. Maybe you've been trying to help him because you're nervous about where he is headed, but he is transforming and he is going to find peace, joy, and happiness, and he will receive the information he needs. That'll bring you out of the energy of worry and confusion. Beautiful. So day to day, we have these clouds of confusion, right? Finding clarity, waiting and trusting in Spirit with the major arcana Judgment. For Spirit is going to help for you to not judge another, to make the right decisions, helping guide another, but to also let Spirit guide them. Focus on what's fulfilling you at this time. Oh, that's what this was about in your inner strength position. Spirit's giving you the strength to hang in there. For within the next 4 to 6 weeks, by the next 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to feel like I had the strength to hang in there. And now I'm celebrating changes with the Four of Wands energies in the area of home, family, and maybe even business with the Three of Pentacles here. Wisdom is coming. Information is coming. Wishes are coming true. Clarity is found, because Spirit is helping everyone here to make the highest, best decisions. So you may be fearing that you can't trust your son, maybe or not, but Spirit's saying it's going to be okay. Just like the collective, I feel like your son is reclaiming his power, is starting to take charge of his journey and see more clearly now, where maybe he didn't before. I don't know if he went through a love difficulty or if he's just young. So I'm going to close by bringing in an overall description of the energy surrounding Sherry for the next 4 to 6 weeks, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Okay, that one wanted to jump out. I am not surprised by that card at all. Sherry, please, overall energy or spiritual advice or message. Okay, so the one that jumped out is the Guardian of Abundance. So if you're worried about money or you're worried about your son and money and anything involving that, the Guardian of Abundance is here in the next month, month and a half to tell you that now is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities will arise in the near future, maybe around the 16th of January of 2021. This card indicates someone with an amazing career who's involved in the situation. What? This card indicates that someone with an amazing career. So someone may be guiding you and you're going to be trying to find clarity about an offer here. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, obtaining more wisdom here in the actions position, maybe around the 30th of January of 2021. There is a person here with great integrity who enjoys hard work. And right behind that, you have the Two of Thought, Two of Swords. Your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options or should have multiple options that you are reviewing, but you may be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to which direction to take. For deep down, you're going to know what to do. Life may be a little bit out of balance right now. You may be working multiple jobs. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude is what will bring you success. Thank you very much for your donation. Donna, my mom did not. Okay, thank you. You are very welcome. Yes, see, it brings people back together. Once we push past the pain, it's like it never existed. It'll blow your mind, actually. So I want to hear about that. Many blessings to you all. Should I move to a new city or town for a fresh start? I knew that was coming, Sherry. He has not spoken to me. He is 17. God bless your soul. I have two boys, one who is 19 and one who is going to be 23. And both have dealt with quite a bit of difficulty. They're starting to come out on the other side, and that's what I'm hoping will happen for everyone. We're able to now let go of divisiveness, of the divided energy. And we're going to, absence. What is that saying? I keep trying to, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And that is what Spirit's really trying to help us all to recognize, because we never know how much time we have, right? All right, Sherry. I'm going to use my Yes No deck, which is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, to answer the question. Should you move to a new town for a fresh start? And this is for the next 4 weeks, please. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, any answers for Sherry? Boom. There is no need to worry. Okay, so they're saying, hand your worries to Spirit. When you're feeling heavy, say, please take these off my shoulders and replace me with blessings, with the right direction, the right circumstances, the right situation. For I am willing to receive from you, Spirit, in a faithful way, and will not waste my time with worry. For maybe recently you have connected with helpful people, or you are being nudged to think about how you can connect with helpful people. Know that in your relationship sector with your son, a situation will improve. So I think they're saying get together and connect with people who can connect with your son. There's no need to worry. The situation will improve. And there will be, by the 3rd week from now, if you start today, a very beautiful and peaceful resolution within you. So in your actions position, this is a time to just remain positive. No matter how things go, remain positive. For emotionally, Spirit saying you are ready. You are ready to move forward from a situation. Once you get to a peaceful resolution personally, look at this. Subconsciously, this is all about forgiveness. As we forgive, release, and heal, no longer will we need to worry. We can instead trust that Spirit is saying that your situation will improve if you connect out with helpful people. If you start planning which direction, which place do I want to work? Which city have I always wanted to live in? Travel there, look at the houses, figure out exactly how this journey is going to look as you come to a peaceful resolution in your personal environment. It kind of gets you excited about a new beginning. But right now, Spirit's saying in your thoughts day to day, the more you think that something is unlikely, the more you're going to cause unlikely energy to surround you and your circumstances. So they're saying we're giving you the strength to trust and have faith that as you remain positive, this situation will improve. As you forgive whatever has transpired and come to a peaceful resolution, the more you're going to realize that, yes, indeed, I am ready to take care of this. So Spirit, in the next couple weeks or in the near future here, everything's going to happen according to divine timing. There's going to be 2 people that say yes here. Or others. Look at ask for help. And then we have yes. Communicate clearly. And there will be success as soon as the next couple weeks. So that within the next few months, it will be up to you to continue to spread those wings and fly. Within the next few months, weeks, I'm sorry, it is about compromise, right? It's about finding a balance between you. If you believe that there is something better out there, and as you research that, so too will you eventually be able to kind of let go of all that has been so you can have a fresh new beginning in life. So you can start this chapter of 2021 in a way where you have recovered, because that's what this is about this year. As we recover, then we get to step into big, beautiful, happy changes. Reconsider, choose a new direction. So yeah, forgive and know that as you choose a new direction, as you talk to helpful people, as you find the clarity you need and come to a peaceful resolution, you're going to be ready to finally move into a new beginning without all of that weight down upon you. For clarification, I'm going to bring in the Archangel Gabriel deck by Doreen Virtue. Thank you, Genevieve, for the donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. And then we'll be done. Sherry, use the media, communicate. Communicate with gratitude, for you will attract more blessings if you will appreciate the blessings you currently and already have in your life. You have important messages to deliver, and as you speak, so too will your situation improve in the next 2.5 weeks. By the third week, trust yourself. Trust that your real self, whom God has created divinely perfect, that you have the strength and knowledge needed for the situation to be authentic enough to connect with someone and come to a peaceful resolution. Remain positive. Don't allow fear to cause you to procrastinate in your actions position. For you will realize with the Mother Mary energy here in the emotional aspects position that the Blessed Mother Mary is helping you with your divine purpose. Eventually, you're going to realize that I am forgiven, I have forgiven, and now I can pay attention to my dreams, for I am ready to create a divine direction, purpose, circumstance, situation for myself. I can help children who maybe have gone through the same thing as me or my child and manifest something via the media that will be very successful. Because Spirit's saying, remember in your inner strengths position, as you trust in Spirit, you, like all of God's children, is deserving of happiness, good health, and love. So the law of attraction, what you give to others, so too shall you receive tenfold. Journal this process, for at some point you could start a blog, write a book, and find that as you listen to your heart, as you listen to love, the goodness of all things, keep going and allow yourself not only to receive happy news, but success regarding your future. Beautiful messages. Okay, so Genevieve, let's see here. We got whoop whoop New Year cards, please. So pretty much a general read, no specific questions. All right, so I am being guided into I am being guided into the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Genevieve with clearly defined messages regarding Genevieve's life path and Happy New Year message and guidance from Spirit for the next month. Ooh, Genevieve, what is this all about? The number 8 is like an infinity symbol, right? I learned and I'm rising above. In fact, now I'm moving into a positive new direction. You're welcome, Sherry. Thank you for letting me know that it resonated for you. Happy New Year. Many blessings of love and light to you and yours as well. Thank you so much. In the thoughts position, Genevieve, you have Material and spiritual prosperity, looking out at this world, feeling energies of success, knowing that you are moving forward in a positive direction. Now, if you aren't aware of this now, you may be aware of this by the first week of January of 2021. Ooh, in the relationship sector, and I'm getting this around the New Year's Eve, 1st of January here. Your passion is ignited. And now you are reflecting in hopes of this positive movement forward. For you have manifested or will be continuing to or will be realizing by the 3rd week from now some form of triumphant success. A new direction, person, place, circumstance, situation, or people that you are passionate about, and triumphant success via your actions. If you're wondering about a new direction that feels right and ignites your passion, Spirit is trying to help for you to create some form of triumphant success this month. So in the actions position, as we move forward from what was, we need to, of course, simultaneously sacrifice. Who and or what muddies your waters in your journey? So you're going to be taking action to sacrifice something in order to move forward into a beautiful path of material and spiritual prosperity. You'll be manifesting triumphant success, and you're going to be very passionate in relation to another or others. Oh my goodness, Genevieve, emotionally. All the way into, I'm feeling the 4th of February is what they're saying. Your heart chakra is going to be lighting up. The number 4 to me is a solid foundation that makes you able to open up your heart, right? When we're worried about money or people or behaviors or reactions, we don't have this lit up heart chakra. But when we are feeling the feels, right? That's when the heart chakra lights up, and we're very willing to share this good energy with those around us. I do feel like if there's something or someone you need to sacrifice, your heart's going to be lit up enough to say, I can sacrifice this in a very kind way. Yeah, because subconsciously I am tired of that which has been disrupting my soul. As I take positive steps forward, I realize that my passion is becoming ignited. Therefore, day to day, with the number 20, I am planning a new direction. And with the number 0, I am waiting for Spirit to help me to come manifest it. I am looking for a person, place, circumstance, situation that brings me balance in my life. And I am celebrating a new path of triumphant success as I acknowledge this truth, maybe around New Year's. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit is giving you the strength of the number 0, right? 1 is about taking that initial step. 0 is about the manifestation of that, putting the time and effort in, getting excited, using our creativity, our imagination, so that we can move forward, right? So that you can move forward towards a new beginning that is more positive and more prosperous than that which was disrupting you before. That's what you're being guided to sacrifice. Do you know what that is? So in a 3-card summary to my left, we've got the first couple cards in the first position representing clarification of the next 2 weeks. Spirit is saying with the sacral chakra, this is about creativity. This is about sexuality, sitting in solitude, researching. What is it that I'm excited and passionate about? What does the next chapter of my life look like in 2021, where I am woke, where I know what I'm going to put my time and effort into, where I know what it is I want to create for myself. Ooh, they're saying ground yourself with the base chakra energy when it comes to some form of temptation here. Yeah, let something have some time. We've got a waiting game energy here, so something needs to eventually grow or not. And whatever it is, you'll know is causing you some form of conflict or feeling defeated in some way. But Spirit is saying eventually there is some form of fulfillment of your wishes, and you're going to be excited to communicate that to another or others. So wait patiently. Do not fall into energies of discontent and boredom, for eventually you will receive some form of wisdom here that will bring you great balance in your life. Listen to your intuition and stand your ground when it comes to someone or something that comes towards you rather quickly and or unexpectedly. So Spirit is helping you to remain strong as something comes towards you that maybe I feel is very positive. Yes, look at that. Prosperity begins. You planted those seeds and now you're going to be coming into an awareness. We've got 1, 1, 1, 1. We've got 4 ones here. Coming into an awareness that which I have planted is bringing out the light of my truth, is bringing out my inner child, my happiness, is bringing me out of the shadows or of a connection, circumstance, or situation that I know I need to sacrifice, because I am moving on now into the direction of new decisions, choices, and movement, heartache, hope, giving birth to a solid foundation. And when you run into obstacles and things that don't work out, it's because it wasn't meant to. And I think you're going to be kind of really observing this deeply by the 3rd week from now. Yeah, you're going to be trying to get to the truth of, is this a triumphant direction, path, opportunity, or is it not? It is especially during the last part of January going into the first half of February, where Spirit's saying remain patient as we will guide you to make the highest, best decisions. Take some time to rest, for eventually you will be rejoicing in celebration. So in your inner strength position, remember, you have the strength to create a new beginning in your thoughts before they come manifest in your life. So enjoy the journey of planning this next chapter, for things will have gone full circle, and eventually you're going to come into relationships or alliances that are destined to be. So a new beginning is bringing you into connections that are meant to be in your life, and you're going to be realizing this by mid-February of 2021. So I'm going to close with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Overall message for Genevieve, representing the next month from today. Dear Lord, Spirit, guides, and angels. So we have the messenger of thought, right? Being able to find great contentment in this moment of pause with an open heart and the ability to move away from disruptive energies, to sacrifice whatever brings you out of balance, and to instead put your passionate energy into a beginning that will bring material and spiritual prosperity. So the card says, OMG, was about time. Love and success. I was overdue for a change. The last 10 years have been very hard. Well, I think this is going to be a big year of connecting with others. Some are going to be tempted and will have to sidestep the temptation to find the right one. Some need to find that new direction for themselves because the right one is waiting for them in a new direction that they need to discover, that we need to discover ourselves. So the card says a new topic or intellectual project may be very exciting for you at this time, or that's what Spirit wants you to discover. There's so much more to learn before you feel ready to move forward. And that's with this new beginnings, planning, negotiating, hanging in there, putting the time and effort in. New information may require for you to make a change to your plans, where you have to sacrifice and take action to sacrifice who and or what no longer serves you in this journey. Review all documents carefully. You know will meet or are someone who loves to share knowledge. You may connect with someone who is very truthful, but is blunt and very diplomatic. Okay, do what your heart truly desires. Don't step into something if you aren't 100% in. Try a couple different ideas first. Yeah, I think you're going to meet someone as you move into the direction of a new beginning. So really go after what positive movement forward means to you, and let your heart be ignited by the process and the manifestation of some form of success here. Whatever it is that makes you feel fulfilled daily. Hi, Reva. Thanks for coming. All right. So I guess we could clarify real quick any astrological signs and or elements of whom by which Genevieve may be connecting with during the next maybe the next 4 to 6 weeks. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels. Holy mackerel. So see, there's positive movement forward with the 9 of Pentacles, money, stability, security. And as you start to find this path of material and spiritual prosperity, so too will you feel peace, joy, and happiness in your life, a happily ever after. You may be wanting that, but it will come if you first focus on what it is you're passionate about and work with others in the next 2.5 weeks. Yeah, because you will be creating through communication with another or others with the Page of Cups energies, some form of success, an offer or an opportunity to step into a new direction. Sacrificing maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or trying to get clear about an offer, a new direction, a new path, and whether or not you should sacrifice one for the other. Interesting. Interesting. So in the emotional aspects position, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is, I am emotionally fulfilled because of a win, an inheritance, and or something that I am manifesting that will grow and prosper. Not only does it light up my heart daily when I do it, but it also is bringing me money. I created something and then I marketed it. I sold it online. You know, whatever you enjoy doing, go to YouTube, look it up. There's going to be a million different ways to do that one thing. Look up painting, look up drawing, look up poetry, you know, and then learn how those people got to that point so you can build from their ideas. Subconsciously, this is coming out of mental and emotional frustration, disruption, and instead stepping into the King of Cups energies, where there's great emotional balance, excitement, working and connecting with others, finding contentment and joy in your path, whether someone is in that journey with you or not. You may be connecting with someone by the 3rd week from now, could be someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and the moon here representing someone who has Pisces in their chart. Contemplating, should I sacrifice that connection or should I move forward? Maybe you're wanting to connect with someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But there's just like the spiritual guidance here is no matter how passionate you are, you know, don't go too deep. Keep that door open just in case. This small offer here with the Page of Cups energies does not grow and prosper. If an emotional connection comes my way, I'm going to give it some time here until I know for sure. So we do have you, look at this, working on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, career, idea, connecting with others in the area of money or things of the material, which brings you into connection with probably a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Could be in the next month and a half or 2. Of course, if you follow Spirit's advice in this video. So Spirit's giving you the strength with the 2 of Wands energies to decide on 1 or 2 different ideas and continuing daily to put time and effort in. So you can kind of do a process of elimination, right? When I started out, I asked Spirit to bless me with my soul purpose, a soul direction. I started out with oil painting, went to photography, pottery, poetry, wrote and illustrated and published a children's book. And then I went into essential oils, which led me to tarot. So there is a nudge here to go into the direction of your soul's purpose. Figure out what it is you enjoy doing, because Spirit's giving you the magician here to manifest because of all of the elements. You've experienced a lot, therefore you have earth, water, and fire at your fingertips. There's indecision here about either money or which direction to go with your ideas, or about maybe an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Yeah, someone in that. Yeah, so the process of manifesting a new direction, that's getting you more passionate about your life, who you were meant to be, and to the point where you become so attractive because you are enjoying your hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, financial goals, that I feel they're saying cannot be held back anymore by unhealthy communications with others. They're saying remain plugged in, continue to follow our advice, for as you work on maybe 3 different projects, 3 different ideas, eventually your ship is going to come in and a bunch of money is going to show up out of the blue. Now, there could be some form of communication coming towards you from someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, who's being represented by the devil. Someone or something that is unhealthy for you. Yeah, coming in passionately, but then using maybe painful words, communication. Definitely focus on your abundance. Yeah, because I think by the 5th or 6th week from now, you're going to be kind of looking at a water energy and or thinking about a sword energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or just feeling stuck or trapped because you're not fulfilled by communication with another or others. But you're going to feel strong enough with the Page of Swords to communicate with those who feel like a wish come true, whether it's a water sign or not. And that strength is coming because you are climbing into the Queen of Pentacles throne and you're able to provide abundance for yourself. It's about finding peace, joy, and happiness in your journey, whether someone's in it with you or not, because once you do, you start to give off that bright, beautiful aura, which is a beacon to spirit to send in the right one. So it's a time of transformation. It's a time to make your wishes come true. It's a time to let go of old passionate connections and let your light shine so someone new can see you. Beautiful. All right. So anybody else have a question you would like for me to answer? This one is for my best friend, Donna. She's an Aquarius, cards for the new year. Well, thank you. And tell your best friend, Donna Ivy, thank you as well. So she's an Aquarius. Let's take a peek. All right. For Donna, I am being guided to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. I'm just going to cleanse these cards real quick. Okay. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Donna Ivy with clearly defined messages regarding her current life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next 4 weeks. Okay. So in the center of the circle spread, we have the co-create card. So this is when we sometimes are looking at a person, place, circumstance, situation. We've observed a lot and learned a lot with the owl representing wisdom. This owl is looking at leopard and is contemplating, should I co-create with this leopard or will it devour my heart and soul? Should I co-create with another in order to make a new life for myself or together with another? In the relationship sector, the advice here with the 2 of the Sea energies for the next 2.5 weeks is to take some time to meditate, to work on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, to journal something, to write down your feelings privately. It's about, Spirit is saying that Donna needs to just trust in Spirit in the relationship sector, that eventually, as she focuses on what grounds her daily, that the wind and the waves will eventually blow her into the right direction. So she will know then, should I or should I not co-create with another or others? Spirit is saying in the next 3 weeks, as Donna creates new ideas, goals, and intentions, it is important to give thanks to the current journey that she has been on and to now come to the edge and see what Spirit is trying to guide Donna towards. Whatever you are working on, Donna, it is important that you go the distance, right? So There's contemplation here about co-creation with another or others, about giving birth to a new life, a new path, a new direction of sorts. Spirit is saying in the relationship sector to another or others, it's time to take a time out and observe, while at the same time manifest a direction that creates a solid foundation, most importantly for her. To hang in there, yes. For as she works on something that grounds her, writing, drawing, painting, photography, pottery, poetry, that is what's going to maintain emotional peace. Yeah, because subconsciously we have Donna with the never-ending story energies. This is a fairy who could just spread her wings and fly at any time, but she's sitting there above this glass encased heart that says yes, no, maybe so, will I, won't I, so on. Should I or shouldn't I co-create? And Spirit saying, wait. Wait a little bit longer. Day to day, it is time to do the work, investigate, research, contemplate. As you come to the edge in a peaceful way of the manifestation of a new life, go the distance and know that as you put time and effort in, so too will you eventually be freed from that never-ending story in your mind. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit is giving Donna the strength in the next month, even the next couple months, I'm hearing, to sit in the here and now, to look at the past and all that she has learned as she co-created and went the distance in previous journeys, how she has risen above any difficulties and who she is today. For the future is about to open up. A new peaceful life could come manifest here if she remembers to kind of let go of overthinking how something is going to turn out. So in a 3-card, you're welcome, Genevieve. In a 3-card summary to my left, Donna has the first couple cards representing the next couple weeks. It's time to think about your gifts, your talents, your skills. For as you plant new seeds, goals, intentions, and ideas daily, remain flexible. Find that energy of peace and balance. For at some point during this process of meditation, working on a hobby, gift, talent, or skill a couple hours a day, this process will ground you and bring you from wondering why something happened to actually acknowledging with the round and round energies, unhealthy patterns, behaviors, and cycles, and so on. Because once we realize these in ourselves or another, we can stop them in their tracks and do something completely different. Yep. Eventually, it's going to be time to go away from some form of unfinished communication or circumstances. From the second going into the 3rd week from now, as you, hopefully, Donna, continue to apply your imagination and creativity to a new idea, direction, hobby, gift, talent, or skill. Remain poised as you come into connection with another or others. Observe for at least the next 3 weeks and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, for you're going to have a deep knowing that some form of message or communication that's coming your way could very well be a soulmate, the right person, place, circumstance, situation, the right offer, an opportunity coming towards Donna being offered by the higher power. So the message here for the next 3 weeks as well is to take a nap, free yourself from unhealthy thinking. With the Clean It Up energies, this is about cleaning up your space, your environment, cleaning up negative thoughts, and trusting that as you create a solid foundation beneath yourself, Donna, so too will you feel stronger within your soul. And that's what Spirit's saying with the TikTok energy. We're giving you some time here to create a foundation of peace, joy, and happiness in your journey. And then with divine timing, trusting that Spirit will help you to eventually free yourself from old energies of chaos or conflict. For there's a rebirth here. And as she creates something that fulfills her, as she connects with the right tribe, the right people in the next maybe 4 or 5 weeks, she's going to start to realize a change in the wind, that new offers and opportunities are coming her way, that she just needs to kind of let the past fall away and eventually step into a new direction. There's a realization that as I continue to follow Spirit's advice and go the distance, especially for the next 4 or 5 weeks, that Spirit's going to give me a leg up and to help push me beyond fitted circumstances or people. So the fates card is about, I hoped, wished, and prayed something would come into my life. It was here for a period of time, and now it is moving on into the direction it was supposed to go. And here I am standing at the fork in the road. Spirit saying you will start to feel energies of great healing, mending energies with the realization of the by the book energy. Things need to be done correctly, according to Spirit, one step at a time. So truth be told, one path was fun for a period of time, but now I have obtained a lot of wisdom and knowledge being represented by the owl. I can now put on a new mask, move into a new direction, because I have realized that all that glitters is not gold, that once the gold blows off and the masks come off, something isn't very fulfilling anyway. And that if I just hang in there, Spirit will bring me and my loyal heart to a connection, circumstance, situation that is blessed. So as she is trying to co-create with another or others, she's being guided to have the strength to sit in the here and now and go the distance, come to the edge and see what you can give birth to, because it's the process of manifesting a new direction, goals, and intentions for the year of 2021 that are going to bring her great inner peace, that are also going to bring her to a point where she will realize a blessed direction and a loyal heart. Could be friend, could be family member, whoever. So I'm going to close for Donna. What are the overall messages, energies, and etc. that will be surrounding Donna on into and through the next 4 to 6 weeks? 8 of action. So it may feel like there's a lot going on right now. Should I or should I not co-create with someone? You may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed in the next couple weeks when it comes to a new life, a new idea, something that brings you emotional peace. And yet, there's something wonderful that Spirit wants you to do that you will love, or that you do love doing. Express gratitude at this time for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel or take a flight, do so with confidence. The healer of thought, it is time to clean up your life, get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you feel disorganized. So that's a lot of what this chopped wood and clean it up energy was about. People who take from you and don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful, caring, and has a lot of experience. So life may be feeling a little bit out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make changes in your dream career or trying to just manifest a dream career, Donna. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude is definitely going to bring success and great inner strength. All right. So thank you so much for that donation to Donna and Genevieve. Does anyone else have a question you would like answered? It is only during the live video podcast where I offer one question readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. If not, I'm going to go ahead and close. Look at that. That was on the bottom of the deck. Time to go. All right. So
I'm going to pull from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and we'll just ask for an overall message of guidance to close with for everyone who has attended here. Overall energies for those whom have attended today. Spiritual guidance and or, okay, we had one jump. Perfect card. Oh my gosh, perfect card. Creativity and abundance. Now is the time. Spirit is here with the number 3, the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, sending in angels, spirit guides, you name it, helping for the collective to create something that shows their own uniqueness. Things will start to move very quickly. Things that were on hold will suddenly require one's attention. There may not be time to sit and ponder. It's time to get moving. This card says, Dear one, you are being called into action, exclamation mark. You are ready to accomplish great things and to come truly into the fullness of who you are, who you were meant to be, what you were meant to be remembered for here on earth. It is a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, and or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity will manifest for you. Should you want a personal reading, again, I offer 4 1/2-hour readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the winter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you, Alessandra. Thank you to everyone who attended today. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you to those of you who've been coming to me for month-to-month readings throughout and from the very beginning. Thank you to the emails and the comment section where people have let me know not only that the messages have resonated in your life, but how they have resonated and transpired for you. Thank you, Alessandra. Thank you to everyone. May you all have a wonderful finished up holiday season and a happy, very, very happy New Year. Take care and God bless.